Hey guys, here playing as Sunny LeBeau. And up against NBN, making news, probably all kinds of crazy tracers. This is probably good enough. I mean, I'm not crazy about having our console in our opening hand because it costs $1 million. But it would put us on 3 link, letting us walk through a lot of his tracers. And would make our jack one cheaper. Alright, we're going to see assets being spammed. Let's find what this peddler brings us before I do anything else. Another security nexus, alright. Security testing. Oh, testing's actually really good. Yeah, let's do that. So this is the security testing John Masanori build. You're going to use Jack to run without using a click, and then you can get your card from John, sucker tokens, testing money, etc. He's just gonna load up more marked accounts. Okay. So we'll flip testing. Turn begins, mark archives. We'll use Jack to run the archives, get our testing money for free. Cool. I almost want to trash one of those things. Not yet. Set up our run stacking apparatus, and then we can start rolling in cards from John. I kind of want some underworld contacts, something running before I pay 5 to trash these, because $5 gives a lot of setup power. Okay. So fire off Jack and archives. Get $2, a sucker, and a card. What value, right? We could throw down Nexus, but if unsuccessful, we'll get a tag. It's probably gonna go. And credit, Nexus makes us run on $3. Not crazy about that. I think we just ignore that. And let's get a couple suckers or something. See what all's in here. Cyberdex, boo, get rid of that. Oh, that's what it's about. Go -1 here. Could be a breaking news, gonna trash some of our stuff. Be a little bit sad. And we have more copies of Jack. Okay, good stuff we're seeing here. Our world contact is great. Dead copy of Jack, unfortunately. Slate Peddler. And Visage is good. Underworld is good. Folding is good. Okay. Decent. Might just click up. Yeah, I don't really want to play a second sucker. I don't think we're gonna need that many tokens yet. Just get money to afford our RDI and afford our Nexus. If we can Nexus instead of having to rig up too much, I'll be very happy about that. So, private security force, interesting stuff. He's going for the slow lock. So obviously the best of these is the Underworld Contact. Archives, Jack archives. Or dead draws, unfortunately. He's not doing terribly much against us. We're gonna play 3 suckers. We're gonna have so many sucker tokens, but why not, right? Yeah, let's just build up, get our console out, and then we can hope he doesn't do too much in the meantime. Looks like he's a kind of a slow kill type deck, and we're good at just not getting killed. Ah, that's great. Really happy to see Faust here. Because we've got a lot of dead draws in our hand. So I'm going to bite on this. Could probably play the Nexus, but I think I want to have $8 in case it's something I want to trash. Yeah, we'll just trash a Visage for that. Well, we'll trash the John, he's less useful. Improved tracers. Interesting. Well, I'm happy that we've taken that. So let's not get mid-seasoned if possible. I mean, we're kind of in range no matter what, but let's at least have a little bit more money. Well, that's not going to stop us. We're going to can't use any programs, but we can just pay most tracers. I think this is going to be safe. I don't think much can go wrong here. Yeah, that's fine. Paying 3 to not get a tag. Yeah, that's about the same. Breakers are appearing. Let's Nexus down. Set up our money for RDI. So for anyone who has not played Sunny before, this lets us trace. And if we win the trace, we just bypass that ice once per turn. So we can get past some pretty big nasty stuff like Toll Booth or Susan New. It's much cheaper to pay a trace. At this point, like, we're only paying $2 to beat that trace. Alright, I'm going to actually try firing Jack on the HQ. See what happens. We have our Nexus, so even though we can't use any programs, we can still just Nexus through that, or pay the trace. I'll save this for later in the turn. Maybe we want to go take whatever this is. It's 5 against 3 link, we're paying 2. And we'll get 2 back in our card. Code Gate Breaker, Sentry Breaker. That's probably a thing we want to go through, right? Letter testing. That's pretty good, actually. We think we need more Code Gate or Sentry. Maybe neither one. Oh, Swordsman. Alright, well, we're going to play Security Nexus here. See how much he wants to trash this Faust. 6, so we're going to have to pay 3. And we're skipping that. And let's trash our Visage. And what do we get? Astro. I don't know why he advanced that. That's a bit strange. So next is saving the day, letting us know that we need to get our Shrike out. I won't play that yet in case he thinks that it's safe. The RDI is pretty good, so is this Earthrise. Maybe the Earthrise. Make sure we have fodder for Faust. Yeah, let's run Jack. Now we got all the RDIs. Drop the Peddler, what do we see? Another John, Daily Cast is pretty good, and the Barrier Breaker, completing our rig. Cool. So we're gonna end up paying 2, getting 2 back, or we could pay 1 of the trace. We gotta fight these trace credits. Not really worth it for us. All right, let's just hit R&D next turn. It's a bit stuck because he didn't go fast enough. Though I do wish we had Parasite. Parasite would be pretty good here. But the Influence doesn't go that far. Like, I don't know if we want Parasite over any of these RDIs. These are pretty good RDIs. Whoops. I don't know how to do that. Marker. Oh, that's really complicated. I don't know how to do this. Alright, we'll do like that. So let's do Jack here. Draw from John. Testing. Ten ought to do it. For any conceivable ice that we care about. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I don't want to pay 4 to break that. Well, we're going to get vulnerable to some kitties here, but can't do a lot about it. I don't want to pay cards either. We could pay just 1 card, but I almost want all of these. Just trace 5. Okay, paying 2 is good. We can actually Nexus this. That would have been way better, because the Nexus would bypass the encounter effect. That's dumb of me. Well, we get rewarded anyway, but we'll definitely do that next time. Shake tag and gamble. Yeah, if we had done the Nexus, it's a bypass, so it skips the on-encounter effect. Alright, so let's go here and we'll do jack. This is somewhat tedious to this automation, but alright, stim hacks. Kinda good, I guess. Can stim with a peddler to get this out for cheap. If we need it. Don't know if we need it though. Now we need to have more money than he does. So if we run here, we're going to click for 2. It's not how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to be a successful run, but anyway. $25 cards. Pretty good chance he has something in his hand. So let's break with this data floating that we don't want. Could Utopia shard. I think I want to access. See if we can find agenda. See a resistor. Oh well. So the R&D probably is the place to go. 2 face downs in there. See unscorched, the things we just don't know. I'm going to go again. And we have already pitched none of these breakers. So I'm going to pitch the striker rather. And we'll put Utopia shard in. That will just stop any kind of shenanigans involving Scorched Earth, for example. So let's line up for a next turn run on the R&D. We'll see 3 cards. Like the security force makes you think he's playing Scorch. That and the Ghost Branch. Interesting. So that could be a Ghost Branch. Could be like a Shadow Remains too. That'd be pretty good for him. It's a tiny target to try to click onto. All right, let's see what he wants to do here. How do I have a tag? Oh, the John keeps triggering again. I didn't press F3. Double Raven. Blech. All right, we'll Nexus here. $7, so we're stuck paying $4 to get past this. NBN credit's definitely coming in handy. I'll take a tag and we'll do 1, 2, 3. And I'll break with the Faust. Throw away the second stim is no good. Alright, 3 cards, no kitties please. Keegan Lane. Oof. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that. Jackson Howard, gotta get rid of that. And Viper. Not exactly what we're looking to see. Yeah, the Keegan Lane with the Raven is quite a problem. Could be the Viper, but the Viper's not very good anymore. He's on 14. I don't think I even care about his marked accounts. Oops. All right. So we want to do this. God, this is such a tiny little box to click on. Okay, we're going to run this one next. Here we go. Is there anything in HQ? There might be. But I'm kind of okay just waiting, and we'll try to win on R&D in a bit later. Oh, I shouldn't have gone to 3 cards. This was silly. Should keep 4 in case of like seesaws. Yeah, I should have left. I'll use the other security testing marker. I'm just going to do this manually to avoid a bit of a nuisance there. We can stim against this if we want to. Now let's just run. Here's the Viper. And we've got 3 link. I don't think installing 2 trace 3s is smart at all. He's gonna put his credits there. Okay. Fire the bypass and security nexus. Tag, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, break with the other shrike. 4 cards, improve tracers. Yes, there's a Scorch, there's a Viper, and there's a food. Okay, gets it done with the RDI. So a bit of a weird deck, a little bit too slow, I think, a little ponderous. Ended up getting there with this. He might have had more in HQ. I really kind of ignored this quite a bit. I think there's probably something we could have scored from there. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching, guys.